Okay guys, welcome to another video. So today I've got a nice setup coming together on GBPJPY. Okay, and what I want to do is show you that in a second as it's just coming into the zone, and then basically show you whether it plays out or if it doesn't play out. The idea is we've got a high volume zone, we've got a demand zone, we're also in an upward trend, we've also got sell side and buy side liquidity to look at. So basically we're going to be looking for a quick scalp on the 15-minute chart, maybe with an entry on the 5-minute. So we're going to jump onto the trade window in a second and have a look at GBPJPY. Let's go. Okay, so we're on the trade window now, and as you can see, this is what we're looking at. Okay, this area here. This is GBPJPY. All right, we've been in an uptrend for quite a while now, and we have created this sort of double top here. Basically, this trade, I'm basically looking for a reaction and a scalp from this demand zone here. This demand zone in the past, as you can see, had a high volume cluster in this area. All right, and then from here we pushed up, breaking structure and continuing up to the upside. It's the first sort of major demand zone we've had since we've made this double top. We've had a couple smaller ones down here, but this is the real major one. So what I'm expecting is to see a little bit of reaction. As you can see now, price is pushing up, creating a wick here. And on the 5-minute, basically what I want to do is look for the first candle break of touching the zone. Now, as you can see here, there is actually a candle break here, but none of the candles touch the zone yet. What we have just done is touch the zone. So now we're waiting for a candle to break the previous candle low. Now that might be this candle breaking this candle low, or the next candle breaking the current candle low. I don't know. And then basically we're going to look for a 1-to-1 and then take our profit and let 20% run. It may run up, but in the situation I think that it probably won't. We're probably going to get a reaction, something a little like this, I believe, sort of like a small pullback before continuing to the downside. So we're going to watch this over the next sort of however long, see if it plays out. If we get the entry, we will enter. Okay, this is a trade that I will enter on my live account. If it doesn't play out, then I will post this video and show you, like, for example, the only thing that's against us here is the fact that the trend has changed. Okay, we've got a double top, but what is with us is that we've had a big expansion down for a while without a pullback. So I'm expecting price to have a nice reaction. As you can see, it has reacted from this demand zone and it's got a high volume area, so the confluences are high. We've actually just broken the candle now, right while I'm talking, so we're going to enter, see if we can get a little pullback bit. Right, we actually entered a couple of pips up there, and then we're going to put our stop loss just below the low here. Alright, and we're going to go for target that 1-to-1 zone just there. Now I'm just going to look to the left here to see if there's anything I should cover. Okay, so our stop loss has covered this recent low. I'm not worried about this low because if we break this one, it's likely we're going to keep on going down anyway. So I've got a couple of pips below there. And then basically the trade's going to look a little something like this. So we're going to take our marker here, we're going to create a 1-to-1. Alright, and if price does get here, this will be our TP1, and we will take, TP exclamation, TP1, and we'll take 80% close. Okay, so 80% closure here of our original position size. If then we do get there, we will then bring our stop loss to break even, although I won't move this. I like to take a picture at the end and see, take a picture and see, what I was risking and where. And then we probably target sort of up to this imbalance here. Okay, so we've got these clean candle traffic up to a supply zone, which supplied the market down, pushing market down further. So either way, okay, we've got our market, we've got our entry here. We can see it's pushed down. All right, we may push deeper into the zone and go from there. We haven't got obviously our break of candle high on the 15-minute, but we've gone for an entry on the 5. And yeah, so let's see what happens. We'll come back to this when it has played out. Alright guys, so it's been about half an hour or so since we last looked at this trade, and price has come up almost to TP, literally missed it by a pixel. So we didn't get triggered on the 80% close there. So basically now we're just going to wait and see what happens. I haven't brought anything to break even, although I could bring break even now, but I feel that we could have a mess around to continue upwards. If we go to the 15-minute, you can see we had that nice, the 5-minute where we entered, we had that nice break of structure here, which is where we entered on this candle high here. We then had a big bullish move up, and now we're kind of creating a new trend, and I'm hoping that price can continue upside. So I'm going to leave this trade running. I'm going to head out for a couple of hours. I have got an alert set here, so if it does go off, obviously we're going to get triggered, and yeah, we'll come back to it to see how it's done. Okay guys, jumping back in, as you can see we have triggered our 80% profit take. So now stop loss has been brought to break even, and we got 20% running risk free. Ideally I'd like price to keep on coming up to this take profit here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert around probably the top of this candle wick here, and then maybe take a little bit more profit off the table, and then bring stop loss up to the TP one here. I don't know, I'll see how it goes and come back to you at the end of the day. Alright guys, so fast forward to the end of the day, 10 to 5 here in the UK, and as you can see this trade has played out really well. Very happy with it. So we did get our 80% TP, which we showed in last clip, and then from there break even, and prices just continued up. Basically nearly touched our TP just here, missed it by a pip, and then we pulled back, and then we have had a push back up and gone to full TP now. So a really successful trade overall. 60.7 pips on GBPJPY today. Next to no drawdown. I mean, we had a little bit, but if we go on to the 5 minute, which is our entry, we entered on this candle here. We had one candle of drawdown before we just shot up, and then yeah, we've just been in an upward trend since then. So as you can see now we're getting to the end of the day, volume's starting to go sideways, but we did have a last push around 230, and yeah, super happy, great trade. And again, following pretty well the same rules as we follow every day. Quick recap. High volume area. Okay, the first serious demand area that we had, which recently broke structure. We've come down into the zone, and basically just expected a reaction from there. A bit of a pullback, because on the lower time frames we had this big expansion, which ideally needed a pullback, which it did, and we entered on our break of the candle low, or in this case a high, and yeah, the rest is history. So awesome day. If you like the videos, if you like this, I'm going to do a lot more of these sort of live trades where I go out and find them, as well as live streams. Then please like and subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. Just starting my YouTube journey here, and I hope to continue both grow the channel and also grow with you as I trade and make this full-time living. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.